It is I. It is I. I just got back from our volunteer day at work and I am exhausted. I just need to take a shower. Look at my hair. Look at there's so much dust and it feels like I have hairspray in my hair and it's stiff. That's what it feels like. And my hair was washed and it was great this morning. It is not right now. Oh, it's so gross. But we did awesome. My company kicks ass. That's all I gotta say. Whenever we volunteer for these, like all these little things that we have done throughout the year, every time we do it, we always amaze the people that are there. They're like, wow, we didn't expect, like, we got other people that come in and volunteer and, you know, they help us and it's great, but you guys knocked it out of the park. And I am bragging because it is true. I love the people that I work with. We put our heart and soul into it. Whenever we are asked to do something, we do it, and we do it with great pride, and we do it with all our heart because we know we're there for a reason. We're there to help other people out, and the most that we can do will help them out. So we're always there. We always volunteer, and we're always there giving 100%. So today we were at, it was a church, and it was a church for mothers and children, displaced families, I guess. So I can't remember the full name of it. I just keep seeing the church, and I know I had children's in there. And of course we went in there. There was, I guess we're redesigning, or they're redesigning their whole office and gym. And so we had to go in there and tear up the tile, pull down baseboards. They had popcorn ceiling. We didn't do that today. And what else? Oh, there was an office with cabinets. We knocked all that down and tore up the tile in that room. And it was also like where I had left my coat and purse and everything is where there was foosball and a TV spot so the kids could sit there and watch TV and play games and stuff. And we ate in their gym. So the kids, and I didn't realize, but at the end, one of he works for me, or doesn't work for me, but we work together. And I guess he's the one that somehow orchestrated this and was going through everything. But he was saying that there were houses around the church, and those are where the families are. I didn't even realize that. It's like, wow, there's actually houses. He's like, yeah, there's little cottages. So of course I looked, and it's just crazy that, you know, I mean, I'm grateful that there are places out there for people like that, like parents. I'm sure it's parents, but they just mainly said women and children. So I'm sure anybody. I don't know. So, but we tore. It was going to be a 2-day. So it's today and tomorrow that they're going to have volunteers go in, and then they're going to do it next Sunday for, I think they're just going to paint. So we had 2 shifts. We had the morning shift and the evening shift. I volunteered to do the full day. When the second shift was taking over, they were like, I don't know if there's anything for us to do because this is what the organizer is saying. He's like, because I have people coming in tomorrow and they're just going to sit here and twiddle their thumbs. So I want to actually have something for them to do. So let's just try to tone it down and clean up. So it's great that we do things like that, you know, because he didn't expect us to knock it out like that. And man, I was out there. I'm going to be so sore tomorrow. I was out there with, what are those called? Like a chisel, a chisel and a hammer. I was pulling up tile. I had a huge sledgehammer. I was busting up tile. Man, let me tell you, I've always had respect for the people that work in construction, but now this is the first time I've actually done it. And I didn't even do it. All I did was break up tile. and try to use the jackhammer. So, you know, you construction workers out there, or anybody that lays tile, breaks up tile, does anything, you guys are freaking awesome, because man, I like I said, I know tomorrow my whole shoulders are going to be sore. My hands are already, like just gripping because of constant like banging and this. And then with the, because the gloves that they gave us were too big. So every time I was picking up the tile, they would crush the long part of the gloves and they would get stuck. So I eventually just took those off. Now the tips of my fingers are just sore. So I can't, it's like, oh, don't touch me. And then washing my hands, I'm like, oh, it hurts so bad. I'm such a freaking baby. So there's people out there, they're like, man, I do that for a living, you know, and hats off to you. You guys are great. But I'm so tired right now. I have something in my eye because I did not wear safety goggles. I know, I'm sorry. And so it's my fault. There is something in my eye. I swore I had a full face of makeup. It was gone in the first 10 minutes. I was banging away and it sweat dripping down. So, and it was hot or cold today. Like, I think when we got there it was like 32. So, for us, like, we were all just dripping with sweat. So, you know how hard we were working. But I'm proud of my team. I love the people I work with. And that's another thing. I know we're going through this whole acquisition merger thing. And I haven't been giving updates on this, trying to get something positive. But here's a positive. I love the family I work with. And I joked that, you know, the people I work with, we're like a family. And it's sad to know that some of us are going to be adopted and others are going to be orphans, you know, because of the whole merger. It's not even a merger, but the acquisition that's going on. And it's going to be sad to lose some people. It's like, I could be an orphan, you know, and other people can move on, so it's not going to be our family anymore. Well, they had to tell us by today what our fate was going to be. Are we going to stay or go? And my boss did tell us earlier, you know, he rounded us up and he's like, I just want you to know everybody in this room is safe. I don't believe that until I see a piece of paper in my hand. And not only that, but he's my boss now that won't be with us in the future. So it's like, do I pay attention to what you have to say? It's like, where's my new boss? Like, what's he gonna tell me? So I was like, felt good, but then I'm like, you never know. You never know with this guy because he's shady, he lies. So I was like, I'm not even gonna trust that. Well, what is today? Friday? So yesterday, a lot of managers had to talk to their people and let them know what their fate was, but they had to tell them before the weekend today. A lot of managers knew that we were going to be going on this volunteer today, so they had to tell us yesterday. Again, our new boss gathered us in the conference room and was like, okay, I just want you to know, yes, everyone in this room is safe. You all have jobs. It's like, we wanted to intercede this meeting before you guys get the official letter, because we don't want, like, say you didn't get a job and now you're getting a letter and you're like, well, why didn't my manager tell me, or this and that, you know. So he's like, you will get a letter in the mail. And now, regarding what position you have now, it might change. So, but most likely it won't. I guess it just depends what letter it is, but it will be official letter, because if you are staying with the company, you have to get a handwritten letter and you have to sign it and all that good stuff, and it has to go in the file. So that is what we're receiving. I haven't received it, and they don't even know, like, when we're going to get it, if it's going to go to the office and HR is going to distribute them, or if it's going to get mailed to my home address. So I wonder if would they mail them both together, the W-2s and your acceptance letter or something? I don't know. So anyway, I am grateful to know that about 90% of the family I have is staying. And that was great. There are 2 people that I know in the office that aren't. And I'm sad. However, I think that it's a good thing. It's a good thing for them. So, you know, like I said, Lord works in mysterious ways, and this just happened. I think this is going to be good for them. And the rest of us, you know, it's not like we're never going to talk again. We'll see them whenever. So, I do want to say that yesterday I'm going to try and do this, and I'm probably going to hate myself because it's not going to work. But yesterday I was talking about my Snapchat spectacles, and I was going to use them today. I will try and show you some of the things that I got. But my connection right now, I don't know why I keep losing my Snapchat, my spectacles. I don't know why they're not pairing. I had to pair them twice already, and now it's telling me import interrupted, and when I go to my status, it says not connected again. So I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to get it to upload what I had. It's not giving me everything, but let's see if I can show you something. So this is the building where we were at. That's me walking in. That's the floor that we were breaking up. So that's my friend that I was working with. And then that's me. Look, that's me. That's me tearing shit up, right? So it's fun. Like, I don't think, and then it's like friends, other friends I got, like, just hard at work. You know, we tore.
Pull it up with force, like it took all your might.
We tore up that whole tile. Like, there was all of us in there. It was great. I loved it. I'm so glad to be a part of them. So I wish, like I said, that's where it stopped. And I took a lot more video. I don't understand why it's not. I gotta connect them again. I don't know what's going on. It's happened to me once that it lost the pairing, and I had to redo it. It's not that hard to redo it. It does it. But this time, it took a while to pair, and I had to unpair it on my phone. I never had to do that. And now all of a sudden, this will be my 3rd time pairing it. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I need to update something. Maybe I do. Anyway, I'm tired. I need to take a shower and clean this up. Oh, it's ridiculous. What's funny is afterwards, one of the guys was like, okay, well, you know, we're getting out early, so do you want to go grab a drink? So I was like, sure, let's go grab a drink. So there's about 8 of us. We took off and grabbed a drink, and we sat down, and I was like, oh, man. And they're like, what? And I'm like, I'm on my spending freeze. So I couldn't buy anything. I was like, this sucks. I want a beer with you guys. But my friend was like, don't worry, I'll get it. I was like, sweet. So I got a drink, and then finished that, and the lady was like, do you want another one? I'm like, I don't know, he's paying. So I don't want to like be like, yeah. But then another friend across the way was like, I'll get your next drink. I was like, sweet. So yay, I got 2 free drinks. Yes. But now, like, I think because of me working so hard, because I worked pretty hard, working so hard, something in my eye, and now the booze that's slowly sinking in. Now I'm just tired. Honestly, it's like if I could just lay in my filth and go to sleep and worry about showering in the morning, but I'm not, because I can't. Like, my shoes that are black are gray now. Let's see. I don't know if you can. I'm gonna put them up. You probably don't. There's no before and after, but like, look at this. Like, my pants are gray. Now they're like really gray, and it's just dusty, and it's like, ugh, I don't know. Don't even want to do that. Anyway, I'm leaving. It's been fun. Oh, what is today? January 19th. It's January 19th. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.